everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And it's going to be a little longer than normal because I have a lot of stuff to share with you. I'm going to share the projects for the Party Piggy Class because I still have some available. I'm also going to show you some fun Coneflower celebrations. I've just been coloring some of these and it's just such a fun set to color because it's so big and it just allows you to use a bunch of different colors. And I'm also going to do an unboxing because I got my pre-order stuff. So there's a little bit to cover today. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So during the video premiere, I'm in the chat room. Head on over there. You'll see me and my friends. If you are watching the replay, leave a comment below or a question. YouTube will let me know, and then I can reach out to you. I love all the friendships that are growing in the chat during the videos, even if I'm not here. When we were at Disney World, I wasn't able to always be during the video premiere, and I loved seeing all the conversations when I watched the video back that you all were talking to each other. So it is very, very fun. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing because like I said, we got a lot to cover today. So close your eyes just for a second while I get my camera adjusted. So my June class is the Party Piggy bundle, and this is what you'll get at the class. So you'll get the stamp set and the coordinating die. So here they are here, and we'll be making 5 projects. So let me show you the cute little projects. Now keep in mind I can only do classes in the USA, and so if you have to have a mailing address in the USA. Now I have snowbirds, that we like to call them. So I have some customers that live in Canada, but they live in Arizona part of the year, so they're able to do the classes because their class gets shipped in the United States. So just keep that in mind. But this class is 62. It includes the bundle and the postage and the supplies for the project. So let me show you these cute projects. All right, so here's one here, and when I saw the little pig, I was like, you know what? I wonder if I could turn him upside down. And I love how he looks because he just looks like he's like playing, right? And then there's the inside, let's party. And then I have used some retired paper. A lot of times I will use retired designer series paper, some of my favorites. And that keeps my class fees down. But I love how this one looks. It even uses some of the wildflower birthday embellishment things, and here's some really cute. So you'll get everything's ready. Nothing is stamped, but you'll get your little scalloped whatchamacallit, die and paper to stamp your little pig. But I love that. And then here's one here. Oh my gosh. So Lori, I thought about this idea, and then Lori said, oh, why don't you use the coneflower to make a little skirt? And I'm like, oh, that would be so cute. So this is how it turned out, and I put it on a little wobble. So you'll get the little wobble so that it looks like the pig is dancing. And I was just going to have the body move and not the head, and I thought, you know what, it'll probably keep getting caught on the head, so I just had the whole little girl dance. And then you've got your little flower in her ear. What's shakin', bacon? Let's party. So I love how that turned out. And then you'll get your little embellishments. Now I always use a gel pen, so you'll have to have that on hand. And look how cute this guy is. Now this die actually cuts a hole out of the little piggy's belly, and you can fill it with whatever. So you'll get your you're not going to get a whole package of the domes or a whole package of the the shaker stuff. You'll get a little bag. But I love how that looks. So he's got that little party happening, and I just made this kind of be like a monochromatic, and I love how that turned out. So I just kept the colors kind of subdued, but that belly really, really glows, right? So that one is so fun too. And then this one here, I love this paper, and it was just perfect. So I even put a little pig on the inside, like he's sticking his head down, like, what's shaking, bacon? And some of the fun little embellishments you'll get, which kind of make it look like mud, you know, flying. So I even added some more speckles around him, like he was, you know, covered in mud, his little nose as well. But he's still ready to party in the mud. So cute. And then the last project, I wanted to do something 3D. And so I have these cute little, they're like a little palette, but it reminded me of, you know, something you'd find on the farm, right? So I just made this be like a little hanger that you can hang it on the wall. So you'll have your little string, you'll get your little banner and your embellishments, but he's so cute, and I thought this would be fun. Now I just made it to say, I am so proud of you, so you could, you know, put it whatever, but you could change the greeting to have, you know, have it be party or birthday or whatever you have on hand, right? It might be for somebody in particular, but he is so cute. Oh, I just love that. So these projects were really fun. I've had so much fun doing the little piggy class. So like I said, if you want to do this class, make sure you reach out to me, because I do still have some available, but supplies are limited. I only have so many of the little wood palettes. So that's why I usually say, you know, supplies are limited, because sometimes I'll pull from, you know, I'll find things other places, and I only have so many of them. All right, so let me put these aside, and then I want to show you the fun cone flowers that I've been playing with, and then we'll get to the unboxing. Now, I didn't make these into cards or anything. I just wanted to play with some colors, and then I'll do something with them later. So here's the first one, and I just put a Post-it on some of these ones that I cut out, so I remembered what colors I used. So this is Strawberry Slush, light and dark, Pretty in Pink, light and dark, Pecan Light, and 6, 4, and 2, and that's what gave me this color. And you can see, like, I use like that Pecan Light, I put it in here with the Strawberry Slush, so that gives me like a little darker look to my Strawberry Slush. And then I put little gel pen dots on the center there. Okay, I don't want to forget what I used, right? All right, now this one is, there we go, Azure Light and Dark, Balmy Light, Flirty Dark, Strawberry Slush Light, and Pretty in Pink Light. I love that blue center. And these colors, they might not even be in, you know, in real life, right? But when we are our own little artists, we can make our flowers be any color we want. And then this one, I wanted this to look kind of monochromatic, or like sepia, you know, black and white or whatever. So this is just black light, smoky light and dark, gray granite light, and that new cloud cover, light and dark. So I love how that one turned out too. Okay. And then these ones I didn't cut out, so I just wrote right on the paper. So this is, let me see if it'll focus. There we go. So we have Pecan Light and Dark, Strawberry Slush Light and Dark, and those are inside here. Pretty in Pink, Dark, Flirty Dark, and Bubble Bath Light and Dark. So that gave you these colors. So I love those pinks. I'll come down a little bit. Maybe I'm getting too close when I'm bringing it up. This one was fun. I just did some greens. So this is Lemon Lime Light, Granny Dark, Olive Dark, and that's how I got these colors up here in like the head of the flower or whatever it is. Now this is also like coneflower, but people also say echinacea, which I think is like a vitamin, isn't it? Or something like that. Anyways, okay, and then Pool Light and Dark, Cloud Light, and Splash Light and Dark. So I love using Splash with Pool Party. And then I just went all the way around the flower with the light cloud, which kind of makes it pop off the page a little bit. So here, this one doesn't have the light, like the cloud around it. And so see the difference? So this one kind of pops off the page. So that new cloud, that is starting to become one of my favorite to go-to colors. So here's kind of similar to one that I did, you know, like last week or whatever when I did the cloud. So this is 2, 4, and 6 for that center. And then I did Duckling Dark, Cajun Light, Lolly Light and Dark, Daffodil Dark, and Black Light, because I did some speckling with the black. So see the little speckles everywhere? And I did a little bit of Cajun Light up into here, and I mixed that with the Darling Duckling Dark, and that turned out really cool. And then the last one is this one here. And I love how these colors turned out. So what this is up here is Pecan Dark, because I put that dark pecan in there. And then I went Strawberry Slush, Light and Dark. And then I added the new Timid Tiger Light. And I love how that looks in there. Like really, really fun. And then the flower itself is Freesia Light and Dark, Highland Light and Dark, and I added a little smoky light in there as well, just to kind of add even more like a little darker marks in there. So fun. But I love how those all turned out. And then I will, I'll either keep them like they are, or I will, you know, cut them out and use them on cards. But sometimes I like to have things kept. So what I did was I just stamped, you know, a bunch, and I might stick them in my book, and then I can reference back like, oh, these colors looked really good together. Whether you use them with the coneflower or whatever, right? I mean, it's just kind of neat to find combinations of the blends. All right, so let me get the pre-order unboxing stuff. So this actually wasn't a pre-order. This was in the catalog, but it wasn't available right at the, well, it's a good thing I don't stamp naked because you can see me, hello, in the punch. But the 1 7/8 punch is available. Now I say that, and it could be, you know, gone when you watch the videos, but I just wanted to let you know that that has got back into stock. All right, and then Petunia Pop. Now I'm trying to think if this was, no, I think this is new, because I did order some stuff with the pre-order that might have been catalog, but I want to say this is new because it's got that sheen to it. So this is the iridescent ribbon. Yeah, because I have one on my desk that's a Petunia Pop, and it's the same color, right? So this is Petunia Pop, but this is just bordered ribbon, so you can see the difference here. I mean, the colors are the same, but this has got that iridescent to it. Really cute, and let's see how it ties. You know me, I like to see how something ties. So I'm just going to kind of show you the embellishments first, and then I'll just show you the other. Ooh, it ties beautiful. Beautifully tied. All right. And then we have, I think this would go good with the turtles. So it's green. It's mossy meadow and gold trim, says. So you see that sparkle? Ooh, it's really gold on that side. Let's see how this ties. Now, because it looks really gold on one side compared to the other, sometimes those bows are a little weird because you have to kind of fiddle fart with them if you want them to be the same. Otherwise, see, it gives you, you know, this is a little darker than this side, but it does tie really nice. Okay, so there's those. And then here are the low profile sparkle dots. And I like the low profile stuff, and they definitely are. So see, they hardly stick out at all. Just makes mailing a lot easier because then they're not sticking out and catching on the machine. But so these are really fun, and look how many there are. All right, and then we have, these are the Shimmer Star foam stickers. Okay. Oh, and I'm so glad they didn't stick them to the thing, because sometimes you pull them off as careful, and sometimes you'll lose some of them. They'll pop off. So this is fun. There's like actually 3 like separate little things here, but you've got black, a purple, and a white. And they're squishy. So that's cool. So they'll squish down, you know, maybe when they go through the sorter, you know, at the post office. But those are really pretty, and you get quite a few of those as well. All right, and then I just got another pack of those. And then I have the Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. And I don't know if I got a lot of the pre-order, but I might have not got everything. Let's see. Oh, this one is glued or tape. So I just always be really, really careful, because sometimes when you pull them off, like 1 or 2 go flying. And then what I like to do is I'll just take a piece of Scotch tape, and then I'll just cover that. And then there they are. So pretty, right? So they're like a pink and a bluish grayish purple, and then almost like a petal pink. So they probably say the colors, but I'm just guessing by what my eyeball says. And then we have these new iridescent treat bags. Look how fun these are. So look, these are so cool, right? Like, the camera's like so confused. Is it yellow? Is it purple? Is it red? Is it blue? So those are fun. Okay, so let me go get some more stuff, because I don't want to bring it all on my desk at the same time. Let's do Designer Series paper. So this is Floral Charm. And if you are interested in any of these, you can put these in your starter kit. So keep that in mind. All right, so this, what I say this was? Floral Charm. So this is really pretty paper, right? And then there's the back. Nice. Then, oh, look at those purples. Actually, I think it's like freesia. Love that. And then the back side. We have quite a few that do this. And it's fun, but you know, I have no filter, and I think we have enough that do that that stuff. This is really, really pretty. Sometimes I'd rather just have another pattern. Oh, so see? That's really fun. So it's, you know, just one color, but it's got a pattern to it. So I love that a lot better. All right. This is really pretty. Really nice for fall. And then there's some more of that. And then, oh, look at these. So this almost looks like that first one I showed you. Wherever that went. Just different colors. It's kind of similar, right? Pretty, pretty flowers. And then the back side. Oh, I love that. And then, oh, look at these. Oh, these are pretty flowers, whatever they are. I love these, kind of like almost look like an oak leaf. And then that is gorgeous on the back. All right, so that's those ones. And these colors are Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, and Timid Tiger. But I see other colors in there. Like I think Bubble Bath, you know, would look good. I think Shaded Spruce would too. Because some of the colors are like subdued, right? Like they're like a color variation. All right, now I don't think this is Weekend Adventure. I'm going to show you because it was in my thing and I could have just went, oh, I need more of that. There's just so much online, so much new catalog stuff. Because I thought maybe I showed this before. All right, so this is, what did I say? Weekend Adventure. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I think I did show this before, but I'll show it again. I'll just show it quick. But this is like some really fun kind of masculine paper. You can use it for scrapbooking or whatever. I love this because it could be Christmassy, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So you actually get 3 two-sided and 4 of each. Oh, see, doesn't that look like the night sky? All right, so that is cute. Like I said, I think I showed that before. All right, so this is new. I know that. This is Spooky Sweet, and this is Specialty Designer Series paper, because when it's specialty, there's usually, maybe it's foil, maybe there's embossing. There's something about that so that it makes them put the chipboard to protect it. But look how cute this is. So it reminds me of the turtle paper because you have these scenes going on. But look how fun the little ghosts are. And the little cat, the pumpkin. So you have this whole little scenery. So fun. And then the back side is that. So I won't be using that. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, we've got a bunch of candy. And the night sky. I won't be using that. And then we've got a bunch of windows with the cat. Like, he is not happy, that cat. We've got eyeballs, pumpkins, bats. Super cute. Won't be using that side. Which makes it easy, right? If you just like the one side. And then these are great because you can cut them out and then you have like little embellishments kind of for your cards. And I love how this is drawn because it's kind of scratchy, right? See what I mean by scratchy? So that's pretty cool. And then there's that side. But look how fun these little kids are. Well, they're not kids, but they're animals dressed up. So you've got a little bird dressed up as a ghost, this little guy. But they are, like, they look like they're just sketched. right? Like somebody just took a pencil and sketched them. Well, that's what somebody did. But they've not been perfected, right? It's like somebody says, oh, I'm going to make a stamp set that has whatever with a bird and a flamingo with a dress. And then they just went with it. They didn't fancy it up. Excuse me, which is cute because this is kind of like a little kid would do it. Okay, I won't be using that side either. So this is making it a lot easy to decide what side to use for this paper. And look at all these. Now these are punch outs. You've got a little hippo and he's dressed like a mummy, little bear, a cat, a bird. So fun. You've got your cauldron and your bubbly stuff you can put in it. You got your jars, and then this probably goes on top of a jar. You've got banners you could put in the tree. So this is some really fun paper. All right, and then there is the Painterly Pears. Now I saw this paper on the incentive trip and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. All right, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, they look so real. Oh, love it. Now some of this paper has a stamp set and stuff to go with it, so I didn't show you like the suite, or the collection. I'm just kind of showing you like paper, and then we'll go to the stamp sets and the bundles. All right, but look how beautiful that is. And then the back side is that. And look at this. Oh, so this is great for scrapbooking, or you just cut it like that, but you can get like multiple cards out of that. And then the back side that I won't be using. And look how beautiful this is. Now I know there's a die that goes with this, so it probably cuts out some of these pieces. Oh, look at that. Ooh, this paper smells good. Sometimes the paper's got a funny smell, and I don't mind this one. All right, I know I'm just a weirdo. I smell things. All right, so I love these. This dark kind of midnight looking. The pears are, glowing almost, right? Because you've got that dark background. I love that. And then you've got that, which is really, really vivid in real life. And then look how beautiful these are. Gorgeous. And you've got that. And then I love these with the vines almost. And I love, this looks like basic beige maybe back there. Love that. And then the back side is that. So the colors that go with this are basic beige, darling duckling, mossy meadow, old olive, petal pink, and secret sea. So secret sea, that's that dark one right there. And secret sea is one of those colors too that I can't tell if it's a dark blue, it's just such a fun color. It's like that cloud cover. Depending on what you use with it, in basic beige, it looks different. All right, so let me go get the stamp sets. Okay, I don't think this one is new. This is in the catalog, I believe. And I totally missed it when I did my order. So I just wanted to show you that because it's super cute, right? Big background. So anyway, stripes and dots. All right, now this stuff is pre-order. So prairie grass. This is going to be so much fun to make, like decorations. And just like a scene, right? Not decoration, but a scene. And it has some really nice sayings with this one. This one, oh my gosh. Yes, this one is right up my alley. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, I can hardly wait to play with this. I love coloring like wood and textury. Look at this cute little reindeer. So this is rustic centerpiece. It's got the succulents. You got your sunflowers, your apples. Oh, this is beautiful. This is so fun. This is not $29 anymore. So many candles, free cake. I mean, let's get this party started so I can be home by 9. I love that. Older but still cool. Older but not wiser. Happy birthday. Treat yourself because I didn't get you anything, which is awesome if you give a gift card. Here's to another year of questionable decisions. And today is Friday the 13th. So I am very superstitious, so I don't go anywhere on Friday the 13th. So this is kind of like, don't make any questionable decisions on Friday the 13th. But I don't know about you, but I feel like you're not 29 anymore. It's all fun and games until your metabolism slows down. So there is some really, really cute sayings with that and some fun fonts. And that can be used with anything, right? Like any of your stamps. And then here is the Jar of Joy. So I will be doing this as a class in the mail kit either in July or August. So you will need the punch and maybe even the sweet jar stamp set because I just got it, so I don't know if I can mix and match, but you will definitely need the punch. But so cute. And then this one, oh my gosh. Let me know if you want me to do this as a class. Long time no see. And look at the fun little dog. We've got an alpaca, and then you've got, this could be a ladder, but you just add, and then it makes the alpaca have a long neck, or you can just put the scarf. It is so cute. All right, so those are the standalone stamp sets. All right, and then let me show you the bundles. Now I showed this, I think, from my Disney trip because I picked this as a door prize when I spun the wheel, and it has a die that goes with it. So now I got the die that goes with Charming Day. And then here's another bundle. So this is Fright Night, and it's got some cute, I love that little splattery look there of the, let me get my light is reflecting. Oh, I don't want to push it away too far. All right, let's see if that helps. Does that help? All right, so, and then here's the die. If it's too far away, then it's not really doing any good light-wise, but, and then here is the die. So look how fun this is with the cobwebs, and then this really neat shape there. Boo, eek. Love it. So that's a really cute one. I love those cobwebs. I don't love real cobwebs, but they're cute there. All right, and then we have Label Me Grateful. So you are so appreciated. You're the best. Thank you. A little kindness makes a big difference. So grateful for that part of yours. So that has got some nice little sayings in a pretty font. So let's see what this has. So this has got Label Me Grateful. So you've got some leaves. You got a really fun die right there. It almost reminds me of like a TV set from the old days. Some flowers, acorns. And those could be used with anything, really. Okay. Then we have Jolly Holly. Now, I almost didn't get this. I mean, almost didn't. But it has like a hybrid embossing folder. If I can get it open. So I was like, okay, I'll get it. Twist my rubber arm. All right. Sorry for all the rattling. All right, so this is a Jolly Holly hybrid embossing folder. So it goes with the stamp set. So you get, so this is like a bundle, right? So you get the Jolly Holly dies. And they are like this. Look how cool that is, right? And then you've got some fun stitched shapes there. And then this has to go with this, I'm assuming. And then this is the Jolly Holly Hybrid Embossing Folder. So whenever it says hybrid, I think it's like a hybrid car, right? Because hybrid works on gas and electric. So I think that's why they call it hybrid folder, because it works with other things. So you will put this die inside here. So it's going to emboss. You can use it just as embossing, or it will cut out pieces so they go work together. So very cute. Okay. Then we have Spooky Halloween. And look at that cute little dog and cat. Now the dog, he reminds me of a cartoon. And I can't think what the cartoon is for some reason. That's what giving me the feels of that. And then here's the die. So we've got a fence, a tag, a house. This is the broom, but it almost looks like a flashlight too, right? Really cute. So I'll have to, put names on these, envelopes and stuff. I'm just trying to show you all this stuff. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Look how cute this is. So we've got Tractor and Company. So it's got Christmas, it has Halloween, it has corn. Look at the cute little chicken. It's got a thing of hay, the wheels. Oh my gosh, it even has the seat, a banner. Thanks for pulling me through, thinking of you at your birthday. Hey, I like that, hey. Because Jeff, when we go driving and then there'll be a thing of hay, he'll always go, hey, and I'll go, what? And then he'll point to the hay, and I'm like, I fall for it every time. All right, and then here are the cute little dies, and I love this. So this is the corn, right? But to me, they also look like Christmas lights. It's like I love to look at the dies before you punch them out, or even just punch them out on plain paper before you stamp, and sometimes they just look different, but that totally looks like Christmas lights, kind of. All right, so there's that one. I'm getting quite a stack over here. And then this is the last bundle that I got. And then that's that Perfectly Pairs. So this is that one that goes with that gorgeous pear paper. And then we have a die that goes with it. I love the splatters. And then here's the die. Gorgeous. You've got lots of pieces. So some of these dies will cut out some of that designer series paper. Look at these pretty little flowers there. All right. And then I have a standalone embossing folder. And drum roll. Oops, I shouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. Sunflower 3D embossing folder. Please be still my heart. Oh my gosh. So let's get this open. I can hardly wait to play with this. So this is a 3D, and look at these gorgeous sunflowers. Oh, beautiful. I can hardly wait. And it's a nice big one too, right? Like, look how big that is. Love it. All right. And then I also have the pop-up pals. So let me just move this off the table for a second. Ugh. Because I think it was Barbara, and I knocked the thing off my microphone. I think it was Barbara. I want to make sure there's nothing else. All right, just want to make sure I had everything else. I think it was Barbara that asked about the pop-up pals. So here is the pop-up pals, and I will do this next week. And so look how cute. So I'm not going to open it up because I'll show it next week, and I don't want to like mess anything up. But it has tear tape. But see how like when you open up the card, the little dog looks like he sits up? And then the little dragon opens up his mouth. So I don't know what these guys are going to do, but that'll be fun next week. But look how cute these are. So this is the pop-up pals, and this is shown in the catalog. So fun. So I can't wait. So yeah, so I'll do that next week, and then I'll have to play with some of these other things, but I think that is all. So hold on a second. Let me say, see you later, alligator. So yeah, so that was a little longer than normal, but I had lots to share with you. So like I said, if you are interested in the Party Piggy class, holler at me because I only have a few left and supplies are limited. And so hopefully you liked all the stuff that I pre-ordered. Now I can get it all organized and into the cupboards and get my stickers made for my folders and all that good stuff. But if you have any questions at all, if you're thinking, you know what, I don't want to wait, I want to get some of that stuff now. Like I said, you can put that in your starter kit. Or, you know, if you're a demonstrator, you can, if you didn't know, you can pre-order that stuff now. But I'd love to have you join my team and get some of this stuff now. All right, so I think that is it for now. Have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a twist, and that will be at 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.